when I started my very first day of work here, we walked up and down Main Street, and we stopped at one of the barber shops downtown, and we spent about an hour talking to the barber. And I went home that night and I called my parents and said, "You're not going to believe this, but this is Mayberry, USA." We literally sat in Floyd's barber shop and talked with the barber for an hour. And then we kind of chuckled and that kind of thing. We still do that. I don't have as much time as we did back then. Sitting on my desk right here are 2 sex offense cases and an assault case that 20 years ago we just didn't have those, but those are becoming more frequent here. Well, one of the uniquenesses of being a small town police officer is you get to see a case from beginning to end. The officers customarily will take the report at the scene and then have follow-up responsibilities, writing the report responsibilities, and in some cases presenting it to the prosecutor or to the grand jury for criminal indictment or criminal charges. Faces change, but in large part the spirit and the ideals have remained the same, somewhat to our detriment, somewhat to our benefit. It's a double-edged sword. When we see somebody, our Main Street's very clean, all of the businesses are occupied, that helps tremendously, and not having the appearances of a community that's run down or seen its life and fallen apart. Those are critical for small town communities to maintain. The most significant event was our flood in 2007. That was also the year of the Bluffton University baseball crash, and that brings about both of those incidents were very time consuming and very complex to deal with. The flood was a federally declared disaster, which meant we were interacting with federal authorities on a lot of issues and basis. The Bluffton University tragedy was an event that brought media attention from around the world.